Hey guys, and welcome back to another Sword Art Online variant Showdown video. Today, if we take a look in the notices, we do have some new units and an event that come along with the units. These are Yuuki and Sinon. This is their wedding outfits or like bride outfits that have come to the game. So if we scroll down and we look at this one, so we've got SSR Pure Vow Sinon, who's a light elemental healer. So skill 1 is Blessed Tempest. Light elemental magical damage with 930 power, inflicts pain on enemies near the bouquet, recovers owner HP by 30% of max HP, and then recovers HP by 15% of max HP when all allies picked up the bouquet. And then her ability is Promise Bouquet. When inflicting pain status, the whole party's light elemental damage is plus 250%. 20 seconds. When a character appears on the field, the whole party's intelligence is plus 40% for 40 seconds once only, and then the whole party's mind is plus 150% for 40 seconds once only, and then when attacking, his number of hits is plus 2. That's pretty cool. I'm not really sure on healers really, because nowadays you really want just to get the most combo, so healing is like whatever. But the plus 250% on light elemental damage is really good when inflicting the pain status. So if you have an ability card that increases the pain status ability, that would be pretty good. So there's that. Then you have SSR Innocent Vow Yuuki, the light elemental and wizard character. So skill 1 is Valkyric Blossom. Or Valkyrie Blossom. We'll go Valkyrie Blossom. It looks like a C, but we'll go E. Light elemental magical damage is with 1,461 power. And then her ability is a Bouquet of Blessings. So when using skill 1, intelligence plus 35% for 15 seconds, stackable up to 2 times. When attacking with opponent's elemental weakness, skill power plus 45% for each light elemental character in party for 10 seconds, and then when attacking, number of hits is plus 2. So that seems to be a bit interesting. Just from reading it, I think Sinon is probably better, but we'll see in the test that they get you to use. And then we have the 2 ability cards that come with this banner as well. So you got SSR, the Path of Vows, which is an Alice one. So you got Effect 1 is when Sinon is in the party, the pain rate is plus 30%. Effect 2 is when assigned to light elemental characters, the whole party's light damage is plus 5%. Effect 3 is when assigned to light elemental character, charge speed is minus 32.5%, and charge attack is plus 7.5%. And then effect 4 is when attacked enemy inflicted with pain, skill cooldown is minus 100 once only, and then switch cooldown is minus 100% 5 seconds once only as well. And then we have Rain. So SSR, the Bride's Song. So when Yuuki is in the party, the light damage is plus 6%. Effect 2 is when character is switched in. Switch cooldown for the whole party is minus 32.5% for 15 seconds. Effect 3 is when characters is switched in. Crit damage is plus 5% for 15 seconds. And then when Yuuki is in the party, the crit damage is plus 4%. So there you go. Not bad there, not bad on those ones. Obviously you're going to want to pair them with these characters, especially the Sinon one with the pain rate plus 30%. That's very, very good. But if we go into the scouting bit, and we'll go test them out and we'll see how they are. So here we go, and here's the artwork, just in case you want to see those. So there are some pretty nice artworks here. And then we'll look at the Yuuki one, sorry, here. There you go, so they're in their bride outfits. Pretty nice. So we'll go into trial and we'll test these out. I think I'll go for 1 or 2 on Sinon. We'll see what we can get from that. But again, I'm not going to go all in until I do some more research on the characters. But yeah. Let's see what this skill 2 is. If we go and pick up the thing, And then swap out and we'll pick up the rest of the things. Oh, so if they're out of the arena, you can't really do much about that. She charges forward and there's skill 1. And the skill 2 is just a normal slice attack. And for Sinon, her skill 2 is like a bomb, and then skill 1 is bouquets. Which again, if they go out of the arena, you can't actually get them. Let's have a look at Sinon's skill right here. Ultimate. Okay, is she like invincible or something? Here we go. Infinity. So it hasn't changed, it's just the same old. Won that one. And we can have a look at Yuki's. Oh, it didn't allow it. I don't know what that animation is. I think there's a bug on that. Said I had the ultimate, but I guess not. Okay, once we swap to Yuki, we'll see if that actually is it now, or is it a bug again? I don't know. It's not allowing me to use it, so... Oh, there we go. And Yuki is the exact same as well. Cool. So that is the characters there, so you can pick which one you like. I think the Sinon one is probably better. Yuki seems to be hitting a bit faster, but the Sinon with the bouquet is probably a bit better than that. Better than just hitting them a bit quicker. I'd rather use Arsenal for that. But yeah. And I'm just going to end the trial here. Because we don't need to see that one now, because we've seen them in the other one. But we wanted our free variant crystals. So yeah, I'm going to go for the Sinon just a little bit. And we'll see what we can do there. I think I'll just go to step 3 and then that's me done. I wonder what these tickets are. Cool, they're just normal tickets there. And then you have a new feature celebration scout, which is the revival characters pretty much put into the game as well. Just to let you know on that. So yeah, I think we'll just do it 3 times for Sinon. And then that'll be it, or just this one actually. I really want to do some research on it before I even fully go for them. And this doesn't sound like to beat anything. It's Showtime, so it could do, but I didn't hear a different voice line or anything like that, so I don't think it's anything. It's got blue swords, so maybe something. He's not hitting too hard. Nothing. Cool. So we didn't get anything, unfortunately, but we're just going to leave it at that. But yeah, I do recommend Sinon over the Yuki for now. That's my opinion. It might change once I do some more research into it, but we'll see. And then we have the new event, the Wonderful Wedding Wear event. So if we have a look at the missions first, so missions, obviously you want to do it 40 times to get all the variant crystals. You want to get 45,000 points just for the little emblem banner thing that you get for your profile, and then you want to do 250,000 points for the extra armor storage, because extra armor storage is always very, very nice. And then the rest I'm not really fussed by. So yeah, that's what I would recommend. Get at least 250,000 points. And then if you don't want to go that far, if we have a look into the rewards here that you get the ability card here. So if you scroll down, I think it was around 100,000, 101,000. There you go. So about 101,000, you're going to want to get all the way to there for as many of the ability cards as you can. And then yeah, so there's the freebie ability card. You're going to want to be doing that. So yeah, and then the event bonus is obviously the newer characters the Asuna and the Leaf from the previous banners, and then another Asuna, a Mito, an Alice, the Kirito, and the Asuna there as well, and then obviously the ability cards that go with them as well. So yeah, those are all your bonuses if you are doing this as well, just for the bonuses. And then just quickly, I'm going to go back to the home and we're going to go in the notifications again, but we're actually going to look at the event, and we're going to have a look at this ability card here. So we have the SSR to a new beginning. So we have effect 1 at all times, FS gauge accumulation is plus 4.5% for each light elemental character in the party. Effect 2 is at all times dark elemental resistance plus 3%. Effect 3 is when using skill 1 switch cooldown down minus 23% 15 seconds. And then effect 4 is at all times the whole party's dark elemental resistance is plus 2.4%. So it's not a terrible freebie, but it's nothing crazy. So yeah, I don't think they'll ever release a crazy freebie, but who knows. So let's go back to the event and then we'll actually do the event. So I've got up to the usual, the first half hard, so there will be a second half, which is when the ranking will come. But yeah, so I'm just sticking with the same team as always. Eventually I will venture out and change my team around and think of things to do. But currently this team seems to be working at everything, so I'm sticking with this. So it is the Shadow Reaper, and he is not too difficult at all. His moves are pretty easy to switch through and dodge. So yeah, just gonna do this. I already have the ability that quickly for some reason, the ultimate, sorry. There we go. Let's do that. And got burst off. And this is where he's going to go down pretty quickly. Once I get this off, switch to this Kirito real quick, and switch back to the Sinon. And he is gone. So yeah, you couldn't really see much out of the smashing, but I was kind of just switching between characters when it comes to that, using the gauge accumulation, just to boost up all the skills and stuff. It's what I usually do, and that is pretty easy. It was only an A. It was a little bit of a rough one because I did get hit, but that's completely fine with me. So yeah, that is basically it. That was the event. They're the rewards you get, and those are the new characters. If you are going for either the Yuuki or the Sinon, I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully you do get them, and hopefully quickly. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.